Good morning. Welcome to Thursday. Starting our day out here at Costco. Light shop all around, which is good because I had to get out of here early today. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'll tell you about it more later. I don't think I said it yesterday, but ever since I went and saw the new Predator movie, Predator Badlands, I have been listening to the soundtrack, and it is so good. It's so epic. It's like the perfect soundtrack, in my opinion. It's just big drums and ominous sounds, and I love a good movie soundtrack. Pirates of the Caribbean, one of my all-time favorite soundtracks, and multiple. Like the first two are awesome. I specifically remember. I'm a big fan of listening to movie soundtracks, the original scores. I threw up on X yesterday how I wish I could just have a soundtrack playing 24/7 on top of my life, and it changed based on whatever it is I was doing throughout my day. From the moment I woke up to the moment I went to sleep, music just started playing in the background. Just even if it was just subtle, right? If we're talking, if there's conversations, maybe it dies down. But having a sound control person just changing music and increasing volume and intensity. I love that. That's what I love about my AirPods, is being able to just listen to music while I do whatever. But I thought about something specifically yesterday, thinking about this topic. I listen to a lot of podcasts, aka listening to people talk. And when I'm listening to people talk, it doesn't allow me to think freely, right? Because I'm listening to what they're saying, and then every once in a while, thinking about what they're saying. And maybe, I start to drift a little bit, thinking about, I don't want to say daydreaming, but imagining what they're talking about. And then all of a sudden I kind of phase out, and I'm no longer listening to what they're saying. It's just background noise. And then I kind of snap back and get back to the conversation. Whereas when I'm listening to music, it allows me to think freely. It allows me to be in my own thoughts, react to what I'm looking at, to what I'm seeing. One of the things I've talked about in the past, and I've heard people talk about numerous times, is being bored, right? Not always having, because I'm guilty of always having my phone in my hand. Any moment I have nothing going on, I pull my phone out and I'm checking an app. X is usually what I pull up. 99% of the time I'm pulling open X. But then I'll look at my Instagram notifications. I look at YouTube comments. I look at Reddit. There's so many apps for me to open and check periodically through the day. That's what I end up doing any free moment I have. But then there's, like I said, there's moments, especially when I'm in a car like this, where if I'm listening to music, pausing and just observing things around me. I'm trying to be better at that. Overall, I think I'm just trying to slow down a little bit. I want to slow down a little bit. Not necessarily doing that, but that's what I want to do, is just slow down a little bit. Taking everything a little more. I think it'll help me be more creative in all aspects of my life.
We're going to pay attention. What we don't realize is that actually turns everybody off. Because if you just see someone throwing soup over a Van Gogh painting, turning the canals of Venice green.
Left work a little early because I have my normal 1 o'clock call with the app developer. And then I have a 2 o'clock call for, I'm not sure if it's a podcast or just an interview for a YouTube video. I don't know exactly sure. It's a college that reached out to me, and they wanted to interview me for their series, and so that's at 2 o'clock. But I have to go try to find a prop. I'll explain it. If I find it, I'll explain it to you later. If I don't find it, then there's no reason to do it. But anyway, I left a little early to go do this so I can get home for my 1 o'clock call. So let's go in Hobby Lobby and try and find this prop. Watermelon limes, today's Juvie flavor of the day. Black Friday sale's over, but the next one should be coming around the corner for the holidays. So stay tuned for that. drinkjuvie.com, code Clintus, link in the description. party section. It looks like this place is closing down. The shelves are empty. Aisles are closing up. Aha! I don't need 10 of them, but I guess for $2.50, whatever. Any guesses who I'm talking to? Maybe they're not closing down. Maybe they're just moving the items around and there's a sale. This place is crazy. When I came here a few months ago, half the store was all Christmas. Like literally half the store was all Christmas. And now that it's Christmas season, I think they just like downsized, moved it. I'm not sure, but look at all the empty shelves. All that was Christmas months ago when I was here, and now it just seems like half the store is empty. So many empty shelves. So I don't know if they just stocked up for Christmas, and now that Christmas is here, things are being blown out. Everything's 50% off. Look, everything. 50% off. Marked home decor, but the signs are everywhere. Like on everything. Like the whole store is half off. So I asked the cashier if the store was closing, and she said no. It's literally just a sale, holiday sale. So damn near the entire store, almost everything had a 50% off tag on it. And then there was another section that had 30% off. So between, I mean, like, it's just the whole damn store is on sale. But they're not restocking. So it's one of those things, that's why there's so many empty shelves. They're like, when they're gone, they're gone. Like, we're not restocking anything until the new year. So I don't know if that means like come the new year, the store is just gonna be barren. But yeah, kind of nuts. I kind of want to go back when I have some time. Like, I'm gonna be late to my call. I'm gonna start my call on my phone. I'm not gonna be late. I'm just not gonna be on a computer, which is not that big of a deal. Nice turn signal, asshole. But yeah, when I got more time, I totally want to go back there and just browse the aisles. Like those noses that I just bought, like they're $2.50 sticker price. I just paid $1.35 for them. So now I don't even care. I'm going to use one nose. I'll save them. There's no reason to throw them away. But even if I just threw away the whole bag, I paid $1.35 for them. So I got 50% off on that. Thanks. Just wrapped up both my calls. One with the app developer, which was a full hour. Learned a lot of cool stuff. Now that we've been using the app, there's all these reports and data to go through. It's really cool. I'm looking forward to diving into that. And then I had my interview with a channel that I will share once it's live. But basically just asked me questions about content creation. They enjoy my channel, been watching my content, and so they do these interviews, but they have a style and a theme, so hence why I needed the prop. So stay tuned for that. But now it's time for the gym. Even though it's Thursday, this is my second workout for the week, which means I'll have to come back either tomorrow or Saturday. Womp, womp, womp. It's been a while since I made a protein shake. Figured it was time. It's about 3:45, a little after 3:45. Tiffany's been getting home a little earlier because obviously it's getting darker earlier. She leaves earlier, and this time of year she's just absolutely killing it as far as like being busy. Just seems like she's making her money faster and making more of it. Like, you know, she has a goal to hit every day to, you know, so the week, by the end of the week, she makes a certain amount of money. And so when she hits that goal, she's like, all right, I'm done for the day. But if she's like, you know, hits that goal, I don't know, let's just say 4 hours into her day, well, then she's going to continue to work her shift, and then everything else is just extra. With Christmas coming up, obviously, a little extra money goes a long way. So anyway, 3:45. I've been meaning to go live here on YouTube from my desk to try out a new feature that YouTube launched. Sometime I just call it last month. I don't know exactly when it launched, but I just got access to it when I saw a video about it. I went and checked, like, oh, I have access to it. So basically, when I go live here on YouTube, I go live from my phone. And the reason why I do that specifically is to go vertical, because when you go live as a vertical stream, you get put in the shorts feed, you get put in the live, vertical feed. So as people swipe through looking at shorts and or live streams, your stream shows up. Whereas when you do a horizontal stream like this, you're only shown on people's home pages or people's subscription box, right? Like a traditional YouTube video. So you just get more discoverability in the vertical feed. So I've been doing vertical streams, even though I don't really love being on my phone because the chat's this big and I don't have a lot of controls. It's, but I do it purely for the discoverability, right? This new feature allows me to stream both horizontally and vertically from the same feed. The catch is you have to do it from a computer and you have to do it using a program like OBS. I actually did a test yesterday from my computer at work, streaming from the web browser, which you can do that now, by the way, too. You don't have to have OBS to stream from a computer. You can stream right from YouTube from the browser, which is great because, you can just stream from your phone, but let's just say, for example, I wanted to stream from my laptop for whatever reason. I can just go right to the browser, click go live, fill out the information, and go live right from my browser. It's finally here, which is great. I love it. But anyway, so I think today, even though I want to play Arc Raiders, I really do, I'll save Arc Raiders for tomorrow, Friday, and most likely Saturday as well. And then we're going to go live here on YouTube now. So you can check out the VOD if you missed it. But if you did miss it, why? Why'd you miss it? Just turn the notifications on so you get dinged when I go live. Most people get that notification, just FYI. What's on the dinner menu tonight, my dear?
Ground beef potato taco bowls, I think is what they're called.
Yeah, sounds right. No Pico action. Go ahead. So we got a bunch of ground beef. We have some diced up yellow potatoes. Pico de gallo, cheese. You made this little Southwest sour cream.
It's Greek yogurt, but it's sriracha.
Oh, sriracha.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like to be done sooner or longer. Normally you can't pretty, unless they do some of the school, but they do school like that way. But yeah, whenever you got from boot camp, she said she made it sound like boot camp early after you're done with that, you have to go home for like 2 days, something like that, 2-3 days, and then you go to school. And so when you go to school,
The people have spoken. The feedback has been overwhelming in today's vlog. And I just want to preface this real quick before we get any further. When I say today's vlog, I mean the vlog that I posted today on this day. Today is December 4th, 2025. And so I posted today's vlog that was recorded yesterday. So just to clarify that. I just got done reading all the comments, replying to them all, giving them hearts. So many great comments, big paragraph comments. Probably maybe not the most comments, but definitely the biggest, most thoughtful comments I've had on a vlog in a really long time. So thank you if you are one of the people that left a comment, no matter the size. Thank you for taking the time to leave a comment. A few of you came out of the woodwork, came out of the shadows, even stated, I usually don't say anything, but you wanted to give your feedback, and I really, really appreciate that. So thank you. I really mean that. I've tried really hard not to talk about vlogging as much. As I stated in a previous video this year, when I talk about vlogging now, I talk about it as if like it's a hobby. Vlogging is my hobby. This is my hobby. Dare I say it, it's a passion, but it's a hobby, just like golf or bowling or dirt bike riding. If I was still dirt bike riding, I'd be talking about dirt bike riding even when I'm not riding dirt bikes, right? I come on camera and be like, yeah, I got this new tire. It's a Pirelli. It's the 405 model that has this really hard tread and da-da-da. And I got my new bars today, and I don't really like the bend on them. I think I'm going to take them back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I talk about dirt bike riding and elements of dirt bike riding even though I'm not dirt bike riding that day. That makes sense. I'm vlogging, but I'm going to talk about vlogging in the context of vlogging, the creation process, the analytics, the ups and downs of YouTube. I feel like that's valid. As long as I'm not complaining, that's something I'm really trying to do really, really hard on, not complaining. I feel like I've done a pretty good job in recent months. But I just had a lot on my mind after watching that podcast. I still have to finish that podcast, but I just had a lot on my mind. And because I didn't vlog yesterday, at work, my day-to-day life, I felt like it was a good topic to talk about. And some of the feedback that I got was, and which has always been, that people like me mixing it up and doing like a long walk and talk, right? It goes back to that, my philosophy of this being like us hanging out, whether I'm sitting in a chair, sitting in my car, or walking somewhere. It all just kind of ties in with that, like, let's hang out. Come walk with me. Let's talk, So, as I said, the people have spoken. The vast majority, if not damn near every person that left a comment, said, there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. They love what I'm doing. I should keep doing what I'm doing. But if I did change it up, they're here for me. They'll stick around. They'll watch whatever. But overwhelmingly, the feedback was, we're here for what you're doing. Which I knew that was going to be the general consensus, because obviously if you're here watching this vlog, especially those of you I see a comment from on a daily basis, obviously you enjoy my videos. That's why you keep coming back. So I appreciate that. But I was just looking for exactly what some of you gave me, which was just a little bit of feedback, a little bit of insight, a little bit of, since you asked the question, let me give you my answer. And like I said, some people came out of the woodwork to answer that question. So thank you. The last thing I'll say is there was a few other vloggers, content creators that also responded saying they've had the same thought, the same dilemma come up in this past year with their channel and with their content. And two people in particular, Russ and Isaac, who I know Isaac's daily right now. I think Russ is daily too, if not damn near every day. He might skip a day here and there, but I'm so behind. I'm still catching up on videos, so I feel like I'm watching like 3 or 4 of his videos in one day. But I basically responded back saying, I think we're all kind of like, Isaac actually said we're all kind of on the same wavelength, but I feel like we're questioning this for the same reasons. We love this style. We love this format. We love making vlogs like this, but everything's telling us that we should maybe pivot or lean into this quote unquote new style of vlogging, right? Our brain is telling us, do what the gurus say. If you want to grow, if you want subscribers, if you want views, if you want ad revenue, do what they're telling you to do. But our hearts are saying like, and I actually responded to one of them saying, stay the course. Do what you love. We are growing, all at different paces, albeit slow paces, but we're all growing. And the fact that we all found each other this year, that's another telling sign. I have found so many amazing vloggers this past year. I want to write them all down. Somebody asked me for a couple of channel names. I will make a list. At some point in the next 3 or 4 weeks, before the end of the year, I will make a video giving proper shout outs to all the channels that I found this past year, why I love them, and why you should check them out. So stay tuned for that. That will happen by the end of the year, I promise you. But I think at the end of the day, we should just stay the course, do what we love, tweak things as we feel necessary. And at the end of the day, we don't have to do any one format. The beauty of YouTube is you can make a different kind of video every day. One day, very cinematic with music and B-roll and transitions. And the next day can be a talking head video like this for 7 minutes. And they can both live on the same channel. At the end of the day, you're here for me. I'm here for you. And that's at the end, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. You're like, oh, let's see what Clint's up to today. Anyway, it's 9 p.m. I'm going to import this footage and start editing because the last couple of days it's been pushing the limits. I've been leaving work. I've been leaving home before the vlog is even done just because I want to get to work at a decent time. So I'm going to edit tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for your feedback. Thank you for your continued support. I really, really do appreciate it. And as I once said, vlog on.